Peace and light, peace and light, peace and light. You are watching Magickup TV. Here's where we talk about love, we talk about law, we talk about all things, you understand? There's nothing that's on the table or off the table. Here's what we say. Life is easy. We make it hard. Peace, 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 King, peace. I see you, G. This one right here is going to be a real one, man. Y'all know what to do when you get here. Hit the love button, hit the like button, let somebody know that the Alchemist is in the building. Share the video. We are talking about sex this morning. The vehicle. The vehicle. I'm going to give y'all a minute to get in here. Come on in. Come on in. You know, this is around this season right now. The season that we're in, this time of year, you know, it's a time of reflection. It's a time of Thanksgiving, for a lack of a better term. But for those who have been doing the work, you understand? If you've been doing the work, then this season right now, this time of year right now is when you should be receiving. Because you should have already been toiling all year. You was toiling, working. The fall comes for you to fall back and really observe behavior, observe patterns, observe desire, and say, did I accomplish these things that I set out to accomplish, you understand, this time, last cycle? You feel me? And it's a great segue to lead into sex. Why? Because a lot of you had a lot of sex this year. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all having sex every day. But what is this sex doing for you? And see, I'm not talking about like, you know, how the rappers talking, you know what I'm saying? You know, do that and get a bag. That's not what I'm talking about. But there is a lot of exchange in that energy. A lot of people want to always talk about the downfall of sex. You hardly ever hear the upside to it. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody having a baby or something. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, well, shit, I got this hole, I got this rod, I got this universe, I got this staff. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I put it in, it feel good, but don't nothing come out of it except the baby. You know what I'm saying? Or some stress, or some toxic behavior. But I think it's also learned behavior. You understand? It's like, what else are we supposed to expect if we're not given a different example of what we should be expecting from this activity that we've been involved in since we learned how to play with it? You know what I mean? And it's true shit. Even when you just playing with it. So when I'm talking about sex being the vehicle, I'm not just limiting this conversation to intercourse. I'm talking about the energy of it, period. I'm talking about the energy of it, period. It starts in the mind. You didn't just arrive on the planet, you know what I'm saying? You was existing in two different universes. You was existing in multiplicitous places. At the same time, you was in your mama's egg, you was in your daddy's sack. At the same time, it was a decision that they made that created the spark, that created the movement, that created the journey, that brought you together with yourself. You understand? You brought yourself together with yourself. And then in doing so, you created an entirely different being. That's what sex did. Now imagine, just for a moment, imagine if two people came together with the mindset of conscious navigation once they hopped inside this vehicle called sex. Imagine the possibilities of what could happen if making a baby and joy and pleasure were not just the objectives, individually or collectively. Just imagine. Well, why do you call it a vehicle, Seven? Why do you call it a vehicle, Alchemist? glad you asked. Because I took a moment to define vehicle. I went to Google, as we all do, and I put define vehicle. What is a vehicle? A vehicle is a thing used to express, embody, or fulfill something. I can't make this up. Go ahead, go pick your phone up, you know what I'm saying? Google it. It's the second definition. See, they give us multiple definitions because one word, one spell can cast multiplicitous outcomes. One word. How do we get a word? We have to put them together to spell. That consciousness creates. Once you understand a word, once you understand the power of a word, you can do with that word what most can't when they don't understand it. Don't play with me. I know the word. Y'all better be sharing this, man. I'm about to put y'all on real quick. A lot of y'all been having a lot of sex. But you've been on skateboards. You know what I'm saying? You was on a skateboard in the middle of the wintertime in a blizzard. Talking about, I don't understand why I can't get to where I'm going. I don't understand it. Some of y'all in off-road vehicles in the water. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. Wait. Just guzzling gas till you drown. Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, on little mopeds. And then there's some of you who understand this concept. Sex is a vehicle. How sway? Because in choosing the right partners or right partner, based on that sex, it could transform your life. I'm going to give it to you in layman's term. I'm going to show you from earth on up. You know, I'm going to show you. Because a lot of y'all don't understand. I'm going to start with men first. Men. The sex that you desire changes your life. How? Because if you're desiring to have sex with a woman who is of queen posture, you understand? She is of divine nature, you understand? She is of quality of life, you understand? She is of a particular behavior pattern, you understand? In order to have sex with her, you understand, you have to be of certain character. You understand? And if there's something inside you that is off, if there's something inside this man that may not be of adequate nature, if he desires that sex enough, if his desire for that exchange is enough, if it's grand within his desire, he is going to do whatever it takes to ensure he is of adequate exchange to make that thing happen. So what happens in that exchange? This king becomes grander. Because see, we're already slave to the flesh. That's already known. But that doesn't mean that we just gotta be for the streets. Just because we in the flesh don't mean we gotta be for the streets. And just because you may have multiple partners, just because you may be choosing people, blah, 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 just because you chose a particular person, blah, 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 does not mean that you cannot master this form of transportation. We call ourselves divine. You understand? If you're in a particular posture, if you're in a particular alignment, then all of your desires should be blessed. All of them. Whether you desire to go home and make a vegan cheeseburger for the kids, or whether you want to go and hop on something new and get it off tonight, it should all be blessed. I was out with a guy one night, I was out, we was hanging out. You know what I'm saying? We was chiefing a little bit earlier. Had a few drinks, smoked some hookah. Then when the food came, Buddy was like, I said, whoa, pardon my ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Just time out for a second. Pardon my ignorance. DJ, cut the music. Hey, DJ, cut the music. Here go 20. Cut the music. Everybody, shh. Let me ask you a question. Why did you just do that? He said, what? That thing you did when you bowed your head and you put your hands up and you moved your mouth a little bit and then you raised your eyes and it was like, I'm good. What was that you did? He's like, oh, come on, bro. You know what that is. What? Nah, I don't. What'd you just do? Well, I said grace. What do you mean? What is that? I want y'all to pay attention. What is that? He said, you know, I was asking blessings over my food, bro. I said, let me ask you a question. Why? What you mean, why? Now, I want y'all to listen to this. This is just like sex. This is, people do this all day without thinking. Watch. What you mean? I asked for blessings on my food. But why? Because I'm eating it, bro. Oh, okay. But you just drank all that bourbon and didn't ask for blessings over that. You smoked the hookah with me and didn't ask for blessings over that. You know what I'm saying? We hit the Twizzler and you didn't ask for blessings over that. So I was just a little confused because all of those things entered your body too. Oh, so y'all not praying on the dick. You not asking blessings for the pussy. So let me ask you a question. So you say grace over your food, but you not blessing the dick. You not blessing the pussy. You not down there with hey baby, lift your legs open for a minute. I just got something to say to the Lord. Lift your leg. Come on, Shaniqua. Lift your legs, baby. I'm trying to say something to my Heavenly Father. Heavenly Father, I just want. We're not asking blessings. You didn't go. Malcolm, just drop him for a second. Come on, bruh. Just drop him for a second. I'm trying to ask blessings. Thank you, Lord, for. And then you wonder why you and Malcolm been staying in the same place every night. Hey. Boy, we gotta move. I know, right? God, if I could just make some extra money. Sheesh. Wanna fuck? What y'all doing? Have you thought just for a second, ask Malcolm, hey baby, okay, what is it that you really need to happen right now in your life? I know I'm here with you. I know I saw the things that took place with your clients and all that. I know, but I'm just asking, like, what are some things that could expand you in this moment? I just want to know. Well, baby, you know, I need a new machine. I need a new machine for work because I think this 2013 MacBook is done. It's giving me a problem. Okay, baby. Okay. Baby, what you need, Shaniqua, my queen? What is it that you desire in the universe in this moment? Well, baby, you know, they've been giving me a hard time, you know what I'm saying, at the salon. I need a new place. Maybe to start my own shop or something. Ooh, that sounds good. To start your own shop? Yes. You want to fuck for it? You want me to put my magic stick in your universe and dangle it around a little bit with intention? Stir the cup up some? See if we can, you know what I'm saying, get something out of it? Ooh, that sounds like a grand idea. Okay, listen. Let's meditate first. Let's really connect. Let me touch you. You touch me. I'm gonna rub on your hair a little bit. Rub on your shoulder. Ooh, that sounds good, Malcolm. Here, take my foot. Here, you take my foot. Ooh, we can rub each other's feet together. Ooh, that sounds good, baby. We should come up with a magic word. What's the magic word gonna be? Pinochle. Ooh, I like that. Pinochle. Ooh, I like that. You see that vibration that's taking place? Nah, y'all was watching some Netflix. Y'all ain't even get through the beginning credits. You looked over at Malcolm. He was like, he looked over at you. He was like, y'all was like a Jodeci video. You was like, what's my name? Spaghetti. What's my name? Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Smoke the blunt. Turn back. You had to rewind the 15 minutes that took place. You had to rewind the 15. You had to go back to the credits and then push play, and then y'all went to sleep. It was good though, wasn't it? It was good. But what about the destination? How many times are you all before connecting in that space, you're talking about your destination? You know, baby, I was looking at that house. Remember that house we saw? We passed by. We was like, ooh, damn, that shit's on the market. I was thinking about that house. You want to think about the house? You know, we need a new car. You know, the kids is getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? This little coupe ain't working like it used to. You want to think about that coupe? You know, baby, we ain't been on no vacation in a while. Ooh, I was thinking about some Tahiti, like a Tahitian. You know, where the water's in the floor and you can see the fishes. You want to think about that for a moment? Some of y'all don't even know that you could create a whole nother $1,000 in the next 30 days. Y'all don't even know it. Ain't nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody telling you the secrets. They just giving you the fuller. They just giving you the fullery. They just giving you that ABC 1, 2, 3, light a candle, put some sage out, you know what I'm saying? Sweep. Put some sea salt down. Get a crystal. See, when I was in martial arts, I used to study this form called Kempo. And see, unlike the other martial arts was teaching their students to start a fight like this. You want to fight me? Ooh, I know karate. Ah, what you want? I know karate. But see, Kempo was that real shit. You understand? Kempo. You know how we start a fight? You know, first off, we don't start a fight in Kempo. But we damn sure end one. You know how, do you know what a fighting stance look like in Kempo? You want me to show you? You ready? You ready? Watch this. Don't blink. Don't blink. You ready? A fighting stance in Kempo, that's K-E-N-P-O. It looks like this. One of the most brutal martial art forms. You all remember Steven Seagal? Remember? He like, with them sticks. But he will always start a fight like this. Or he would always enter a fight like this. That's how sex is. When you really know what you're doing. See, when you really know what you're doing, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to be in 50 different positions. You know what I'm saying? Hey, girl, flip over. Hey, put your legs like this. Do that. Do this. Do this. Hey, do that. Do that. Do that. Do this. Y'all in there looking like y'all voguing. Ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it, girl. Flip it. Nothing's happening. What? What? You got it in there. I'm on a video. All right, relax yourself. Let me share something with y'all. That's a great segue. You hear them noises in the background? They are a manifestation of some magic. For years, for 2 years, I've been missing my babies. Now they're here with daddy. That's magic. That's manifestation. That was intent. That was by design. It's a brand new BMW in the parking deck. That was by design. No money down. That was by design. And the chick that sold me the car, I met on a dating app. See, when you walk, when everything you do is by divine, let me share something with you. Because a lot of y'all think sex is just a physical form, but it's not. The moment anyone desires exchange from an intimate perspective, and that antenna, that connection took place, that's a form of intercourse. That's an exchange on a high vibration for y'all who are operating on a high vibration and don't need touch. I asked the woman, I said, what you do? What do you do? She said, I sell cars. She didn't say, I work at a car dealership. You got to learn how to listen. This is magic. You do what, baby? I sell cars. Ooh. See, because 2 years ago, I said I was going to buy a car for my birthday. And I had been renting cars on purpose. So by the time it came for me to purchase a vehicle, I wasn't going to be like some people, go out and buy a car and then complain about the car note. This car was going to be a blessing. Because whatever that car note was going to be was damn sure cheaper than how much I've been spending for the last 2 years in rental cars. That was by design. See, when you're choosing your mate, you should be choosing them by design. Sex shouldn't just be something that happens. Even if it happens immediately. See, ain't no time frame. This is stuff that we put together. These are constructs that we created. Time don't even exist. But that exchange, the moment it happened. I don't care if he was getting something off of a dolly working for UPS and you was the admin at the front desk and he came in and you saw them muscles bulging. He was like, holy shit, I want him holding me. In that moment, that's the moment you should start creating. Whether that event takes place or not, every exchange that you have with that individual is an algorithm. Hey, Tony. Hey, Rebecca. What's up, Keisha? Ooh, that vibration hit you because you've been waiting to hear his voice. I wonder what he sounds like. I wonder what he sounds like when he say my name. Hey, Keisha. Ooh. It just hit you right. What are you doing with that vibration? Then y'all go out on a date and he talking to you, she talking to you. What are you doing with that vibration? Because see, that vehicle, the proper journey takes a strong vehicle. It takes a vehicle that can endure that trip. If you got a vehicle that's already got 280,000 miles on it, you know what I'm saying? You don't care how it look. You know what I mean? It's all dirty on the inside. You know what I'm saying? One headlight work. And it's a gas guzzler. Who you think riding with you? Huh? That looked like work. I can already tell you right now it's going to put me down. It's going to let me down. Some of y'all will hop right in that vehicle and then get mad. You ain't got no, you ain't got no AC in here? Oh my God. Your windows don't roll down neither. It only goes 30 miles an hour. But you ain't getting out. You ain't getting out. Some of y'all hop in the car, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hop in the vehicle and you talk, look, I'm trying to get down to the other side, you know what I'm saying? Real lickety split. You know what I mean? Hop in, boo. She hop in. Ah, you going too fast. Ah, you going too fast. Ah, you going too fast. I thought you said you wanted to get there. This too shiny for me. You ain't even got no door handles. How am I supposed to get out? You trying to trap me. My mama told me about going this fast. It's a vehicle. This one activity could have us arrive in so many different places in our life. For you sisters too. Some of you sisters, you've been dealing with men, you've been dealing with vehicles who've been needing you to fix them. You know what I'm saying? You hop in a vehicle, he ain't tell you the motor was out, you know what I mean? The next thing you know, you on the side of the highway trying to put a motor together. You've been with the flat tires and the alternator problems. So when the vet show up, when the Bentley show up, you having issues with getting in this vehicle because it don't need no maintenance from you. All it need is a passenger. You feel me? It don't even need you to drive it. You can get out and look at it if you want from time to time. And you so afraid to get in this vehicle because every other vehicle needed you so much. Can you imagine the heights? Can you imagine the distance you would go in this vehicle that does not need you? Can you imagine the joy you could have in life in a vehicle that does not need you? And the AC work, girl, I just did like this, and the AC came on. This vehicle so dope. I just want to put tires on it for 'em. I just want them to roll on me, girl. I just want to be his tires. Some of you kings. Some of you kings been dealing with, you know what I mean, the 1978 Beatles. Y'all been dealing with, you know what I mean? They kept up the original parts, but it ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got you a Honda, but the race of life you in, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's a good vehicle, don't make it the right vehicle. King, you don't have to choose a good vehicle. You get to choose the right vehicle. You understand what I'm saying to you, sire? You get to choose the right vehicle. You don't have to choose a good vehicle. Our parents and friends want us to feel bad for wanting the Lamb, for wanting the Bentley, the Mazzy. Oh, you just in the shiny shit, huh? Nah, I'm not. I just got a different class about myself. I like to get in something that's a little, you know what I'm saying, more comfy. I like to get in something that's going to snug me a little different. And when I pull up and hop out, I'm received a little different. Some of y'all not thinking about the pull-up. Some of y'all riding dirty and then pulling up in nice places and then wondering why you ain't getting no service. Come on, Alchemist, speak. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all think you should get quality service pulling up in bullshit. And that's not how this life works. But I don't understand. Now you do. Some of y'all want your vehicle to be maintained properly, and the king ain't maintaining the vehicle properly. They not making sure that oil is lubed. They not making sure them brakes is broken off of. They not making sure your tires is rotated. Yet you still giving them a ride. Why? Why? What's a vehicle without a driver? What's a journey without a passenger? Some of y'all want to take journeys. Some of y'all, you know what I mean? You're like, you know what? I'm a journey alone. And every billboard you come across, you just lusting, just, but you won't pick you no passenger. Ooh, I'm so lonely on this road. I'm so lonely on this road. Every passenger ain't gotta be for the long haul. You can pick them up and drop them off at the next exit if you need to. I'm trying to let you know, look, man, this magic is for those who understand control. They understand obedience. They understand alignment. They understand divinity. You understand? Because everybody else is just crashing into each other. That's all it is. Just a whole bunch of accidents. Oops. A daisy. Huh? Some of y'all are not traveling the same, yet y'all think all passengers should be the same. Let me show something with you. If you're doing the Gumball 3000, that means you on the highway the whole time. You don't need your passenger with the journal book trying to figure out what curves and all that. They don't do that. That's not what that passenger does. That passenger is making sure you eating and making sure you got water and making sure, you know what I'm saying, you staying awake, because the lines in the road can get you real dizzy. You know what I'm saying? It's taking you from state to state. Bow, 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 bow. Some of y'all on dirt tracks. You understand? And your passenger is there to let you know when the next curve is coming up. That passenger is there to let you know what speed to be at when you hit that dune. That passenger is there to make sure you got water and food. So sometimes they can do somewhat of the similar tasks, but their purpose is different because your journey is different. But if you don't know what journey you on, how can you pick the right passenger? Now, when you start conjuring things, when you start picking up mileage, when you start gaining distance, you got to know how to manage your energy. You have to know how to manage your expectations. You got to know how far that tank of gas gonna take you. You understand? And I'm using the journey as example because a lot of people can understand driving. A lot of people can understand vehicle. A lot of people can understand distance. How many people do you know is celebrating the sex they having for a divine purpose? But they having the sex they want to have. They're not having to water down their desire to be in divine alignment. Because what kind of God is that? What kind of king, queen is that? What are we doing? We say we got power over this dimension, but yet we have to water down our desires in order to be or seem spiritual. Because anything else is what? Some of y'all not even living in your true passion because you feel like you're going to get judged. So how can life really show up for you if you're not doing what you really want to do? You know you really want a finger there, and you ain't had a finger there in years. Once that finger gets there, it's going to release all sorts of endorphins. It's going to give you all sorts of ideas, just like it did the last time. Oh, but because the finger's there. Oh, now you're thinking, well, who can I get to put a finger there? And how are they going to think about it when I ask them? And we grown. You better cut that shit out and choose wisely. See, once you've chosen, hey, look, guess what? I like to stop here, 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 and here. These are the kind of foods that I like to eat. This is what I like to do. You with this journey or not? Oh, yeah, I'm with that journey. Let's go. I ain't got time for all that. I got magic to make. See? It was about making magic. Then we started making love. But love is an action. It's not even an emotion. Houseway. Because if I say I love you and I ain't doing shit, then how can that be true? You know what I mean? We go to the movies. You tell me you like to sit on the outside of it. You know what I'm saying? We go to the movies. You ask me, hey, where you like to sit? I don't care. I ask you where you like to sit. I like to sit in the middle. Then we go to the movies and I want to sit at the end. I want to sit at the front or the side. Why? I just told you I don't care where I sit. But now I'm choosing these seats because I don't want you in the middle. That ain't love. That's control. And some of y'all confusing it just because he took you to the movies. Why take me to the movies if I can't sit where the fuck I want to sit? Malcolm? Why take me to the movies if we gonna be late? Why cook me a meal if you gotta hammer me about how much the groceries cost, how long it took you to cook it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, your back was hurting, your feet was hurting. Here, Malcolm, take it. No, I don't want it now. I don't want it. Here, take that back. Take that back. I'm sorry. Here, I don't even want it. Matter of fact, don't even cook for me no more. Matter of fact, I'll do Uber Eats from now on. Don't even worry about it. No, I'm good. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna come over here. Matter of fact, you cook for yourself. Matter of fact, I don't even care what you do. I'm out. Peace. You hammering the shit out of your lovers. Because you ain't getting what you want. But you ain't getting what you want because you ain't connected. It ain't their fault. It's yours. You getting a nut off is not their fault. It's yours. It's not. You got to communicate. I don't care what type of relationship you in. If you making love and ain't no communication there, you just fucking. That's it. You ain't even making love. That ain't even love. That's just fucking. You just fucking. And that's cool too if that's what you're doing. But see, this channel right here is about magic. This is about magic. And a lot of y'all don't know you can have your own lust. You can have your lusts and desires. A lot of y'all don't know that. A lot of you don't. You've been sitting up in these churches, you know what I'm saying? You've been sitting in these mosques. You've been sitting in these temples, you know what I'm saying? You've been up under these preaching people who just got this stuffy ass mindset, you know what I'm saying? They don't even want you doing your makeup, let alone how they gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Fuck out of here. A lot of y'all so minimalistic, you won't even allow yourself to dream no more. That sex, I don't even want. You can keep that minimalistic shit. I don't even want it. I don't even want it. You can keep that. I don't want that. I don't want it. You ask your lover, what does he want in life? What does she want in life? And they tell you nothing. What you think that sex gonna be like? I am provided with all, I need nothing. What that sex gonna look like? just as much passion as, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I've conjured thousands of dollars. I've conjured my family back. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily family, but my children. I've conjured vehicles. I've conjured shelter. I've conjured creations. Look at it. Look at that. Those are my shoes. You know what I'm saying? All this shit I got on is mine. This mine. These mine. This mine. I'm adorned in all of my. Look. All this. Sex. I have sex every day. I have sex every day, multiple times a day. You understand? I get it in before the sun even comes up. I honor my higher self. I honor my higher and my lower self at the same time. Every time you understand? Don't play with me. Y'all don't even understand sex. Y'all don't even, because some of y'all don't even respect it enough to know that it is the most important thing on the planet. Without it, you wouldn't even be here. Some of y'all water it down and dumb it down so much, you don't even want people to think it's important. Oh, sex ain't important. What you talking about, sex? Oh, man, that ain't nothing. What, sex? Sex? Ah, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Oh, sex? I ain't had that in, what's sex? Sex? I ain't had that in 15 years. I don't even, I put sex in a box. I put the box in a bigger box. I put the bigger box in a bigger box. Then I took it to Delta Cargo. You understand? I put to the land of nowhere. And I addressed it, the land of nowhere, and I put my signature, Dear John. You know what I'm saying? So I put it to the land of nowhere, Dear John. They asked me when I wanted it to arrive. I said the 72nd day of February. The 72nd day of February. So I know it's never gonna arrive. I know it's never gonna come. It's never gonna come. So I pushed it off onto the ramp. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that it was a spaceship. It was a spaceship. So the spaceship took my box. Whoosh! Took my box way into the atmosphere, and I never saw it again. I'll never see sex ever again in my life. And I'm trying to figure out why I'm not balanced. I'm trying to figure out why I'm having these issues on the inside. I'm having some internal issues on the inside. I'm struggling with desire. I'm struggling with desire. And my diet is off. My diet is all off. I'm trying to figure out why. What? And then y'all men are just accepting anything. I go to a bar one day. I'm telling them about a friend of my sister's, or a neighbor of my sister's, whom both her baby daddies killed themselves. Both of them. She had 2 kids, or 2 baby daddies. Both baby daddies killed themselves. Both of them. Pow, pow. Gone. You understand? Rest the souls. However, I'm talking about it at the bar. Do you know what this had to say? He goes, sound like she had some bomb-ass pussy. What? No, I said, hold up, wait, no, time out. I threw the napkin. I don't even know what the napkin is. I threw the napkin. I was like, whew. Flag on the plate. The bartender came over. He was like, what's going on? Because normally when you flag on the plate, you need an officiator. So I threw the flag on the plate. Bartender comes over. What's the problem? I said, hold up. Bruh, did you say bomb-ass pussy? No, bro, she got reaper pussy. What is you talking about? That made you want to fuck her? Me telling you that both men that's been inside this woman, have both killed themselves. And that made you want to hit it? Bruh, I know 2 things about you. And I got the officiator right there, so no fight break out. You understand? Because this is common ground now, because the officiator's there, right? So I can say anything I want. That's the rules of the bar. At least the bar I go to. You know what I'm saying? So, I say to him, there's 2 things that I know about you already. See? Because sex says a lot. The type of sex you're having says a lot. And the way you desire it says a lot. So I say to him, that says a lot to me about how you are. He says, what? I said, 1, you don't give a damn about what you fucking. Number 2, you live recklessly. Just period. You know what I'm saying? His friend looks over at me and he goes, you're absolutely right. He's a tyrant. What you do and how you do it are two different things. Where you're going and how you get there are completely different conversations. Stop confusing the two. They're not the same. Your destination is a destination. Your method of travel is your method of travel. You can switch vehicles if you want. It's your prerogative. You can go as fast as you want. You can desire whatever you want. If you want to be on 2 wheels, if you want to be on 18 wheels, if you want a walkie-talkie, or if you want, you know what I'm saying, CarPlay. Whatever it is you want, it's out there. You got to give yourself permission to desire. You got to let go of all that stigma. You got to let go of all those boundaries. You got to let go. It don't even serve you now. It's never served you. You don't even like the sex you having. And for those of you who do like the sex you having, why don't you do something more with it? God said, but I didn't know that I could. I didn't know that we could have sex. And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? I got a few more dollars in my bank account. Well, because it don't just work like that. Sex is a generator. It actually creates that whole stirring up the pot. Shit actually comes out of it. What comes out of it is up to us. Even if it's a baby, it takes 9 months to materialize. And then another 9 months for consciousness and you understand? It ain't coming out walking. It ain't coming out passing no college exams. The baby ain't come out and you're like, whoa, I'm proud of that baby right there. Look at that baby. That baby, I'm so proud of that baby. Why? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why you proud. Tell me why you proud of this 2-day-old motherfucker. Tell me why. Why? Because it can cry and poop. Fuck out of here, man. Some of y'all so happy to just have a man. Look at my baby. What does it do? What does your baby do? Some of y'all brothers just happy to have a woman. Just what does she do? What does your baby do? She still lying around pooping and peeing? Crying for the shit she ain't got? He's still crawling around whining for the shit he ain't got? That ain't the baby I want. That ain't my baby. That's the baby. And y'all revel in it. Girl, I be having to clean up his nasty shit all over the house, and he don't never do nothing, don't never take me out. How long you been with him? We've been together for 6 years. I'm waiting on him to put a ring on it still. Really? Really? Because I'm sure if that's your story, there's a whole lot of other things that's not working out. I'm sure. You're not even honoring that for y'all bros. If she's cool pulling up at a nice place and your vehicle that has the front end torn off and the radiator showing, but you asked her to get in a nice dress, shame on you. You could have Ubered. That's number one. You want her to be okay with with that because you conscious or because you spiritual. She not supposed to want somebody who wants better. You dumbing it down every time she bring it up. She wanna go somewhere nice, and you trying to tell her, nah, cause you know what I'm saying, them white folks over there, baby, you know what I'm saying, they don't put no spice and no seasoning on it. She like, shit, I don't give a fuck. I got seasoning right here in my purse. You know what I'm saying? I got the purse right here with all the seasoning. What's next? You like, well, they might not seat us, you know what I'm saying? They might put us next to the kitchen. I already called ahead. They got a table waiting for us in the front. You know what I'm saying? What's next? Why? Instead, you can just find that energy that exists wherever you want to be. You want to be barefoot and pregnant for the next 16 years? Then find a man who only wants a barefoot and pregnant woman. Don't look for an executive who wants, you know what I'm saying, other things and then complain about it. Sex, the vehicle. Some of y'all, as soon as you bust, shower time. Wait a minute, hold up. You ain't gonna just lay in it for a minute. You ain't gonna let that get in you, smell it, let it seep into your pores. Y'all be rolling the blunt, don't wash your hands. You rolling the blunt, the weed all in your hands, it's getting all in you. You're like, I'm high as hell. I ain't even smoked yet. I wonder why I'm so high. I wonder why I'm so high. I ain't even smoked yet. Huh? When I go down there, I wanted to just, you smell so good. Oh, you ain't gonna take no shower? Not yet. Now, give me 2 minutes. Give me, hush. I'm manifesting right now. Woo, yes. Oh, God, I love that woman. Oh, woo, want to buy a house, Lord. Woo, want to take it to the heating guard. Want to give her a jet, Jesus. What? Oh, because that's what you saw in the movies. They, take a shower. Some of y'all knocking over life for the sex because you've seen it in the movies. They get to the house. They got the whole brand new MacBook. Why you want me to swipe? Why you want me to kill all my new shit on the counter to get to the pussy? Why? Why do I have to kill everything I got to get to the pussy? I don't need to do that. Why do you need me to do that? Stop. I don't need to do that. King, why do you have to ravish her so hard? Have you ever stopped? Say, hey baby, do you like it when I kill it like that? Or would you like for me to take it slow for maybe a few minutes first? I'm so glad you asked. I love you. I'm so glad you asked because you've been killing me back there. And I was trying to manifest and I can't think about shit. I'm trying to think and you just ram it. Huh? Some of y'all just dodging, just ramming, just, hey, come on. Let's make some magic first. Let's make some magic first. Or last. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm just offering some suggestions. Because I'm over here manifesting some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if anybody could tell you how to manifest some things using sexual energy, it might be me. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. Now, let me say this too. Let me say this. For those of you who think, you know what I'm saying, the millions and the billions, and I can't have happiness until I have over $100,000 in my account and all, you know, the definition of success is different for everybody. Start somewhere small and then grow from there. See, talk with your partner. Hey baby, you know, I was thinking, you know, how about we do some energy exchange first or after, just for like 2 weeks, and see what that does for us. Why not? You're already doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to do nothing different. Like some people, I ain't telling you to hold it in. You know, let me share something. Let me share something with y'all. Let me share something. I'm gonna talk about it. And then I'm gonna be done. Because I've been on here for a minute. Let me say this. Some things that worked years ago because that was years ago. Some things we need to explore to find what works now. Don't be afraid to explore. You know what I mean? I love y'all. Peace to man, woman, and child, and all things that walk the earth. As above, so below. May we all be blessed and well alignment. Dua, dua. I just want better for us. You know what I'm saying? Have better sex. You know? Like, why not? If we can, why not? You know what I mean? If the things that we're doing now can bring forth even more, then why not try it in a different way and see what happens? Share the video. I love y'all. You've been watching Magic Up TV. I am 7, the Alchemist.